Hello everyone, good evening, good afternoon or good morning whenever you are watching this video. So, I hope you all are doing well, and as we all know, Corona is not over yet. So just take all the necessary precautions and try to avoid going outside. Go outside only if it is very necessary and get vaccinated as soon as possible. So, today's topic is latitude and longitude. And this video is being made just because one of our viewers wanted me to cover this topic. Mr. Sachin Sharma wanted that I should cover this topic for him. In the same manner, if you all also want me to cover a specific topic, just comment down below. If you like my videos, give me a fat thumbs up, and in case you want more such videos and want to be updated, just subscribe my channel and share as much as you want, because we all are discussing knowledge over here. Yeah, so let's get started. These are few questions that I have written on the whiteboard so that I don't forget any particular topic that should get missed and all. So let's get started. What are latitudes and longitudes? Okay, latitudes and longitudes are the imaginary lines that are created by us, that is humans, and these lines are not specifically over there on Earth. No, it's not there. Earth is all plane. It's blue in color, as we all know about it. These lines are created by us, and why these are created, that we will discover afterwards. So what is the characteristic of latitude and longitude? I have created a rough diagram over here in which latitudes and longitudes are mentioned. As we all know that Earth is not sphere. It's not a pure sphere. So this Earth has an obligate shape, and this shape is a bit bulgy from the middle area and is a bit flat from the upside and the downside. That means from north and south it is a bit of flat, and from east to west it is a bit bulgy. In the same way, when we talk about the middle line that is passing over here, this one is equator. Equator is the longest latitude. We all know what is latitude. Latitude are from west to east. Okay. Latitude, one can refer to it like lati, we can say that leta hua types, and longitude, long means straight and all. You can just remember from that thing. And the latitudes are the one which are horizontal, longitudes are vertical. So equator that passes from 0 degree is the longest latitude, and when we talk about the longitude one, it is prime meridian. Characteristics, if we talk about, then the latitudes are all parallel. These latitudes don't intersect each other, but longitudes, they can intersect each other. You can all see that over here and here on North Pole and South Pole, they are touching, like they are getting intersected. But these lines, these all lines are properly parallel to each other. Next thing is difference of time of 1 degree longitude or longitude. So let's take an example. Okay, how will we discover what is longitude? Okay, so let's take an example over here. From this point, if we will move over here, okay, let's take a bigger example. Let's see that this is a point over here. There is a point over here. As soon as we will mark a line over here, the angle between these two lines, this line, if we see the 3D diagram, this is the interior of the Earth. Okay, so there is a point over here which is the middle, and this line is over here. Then if we take a point over here, we would do it like this. Okay, this one is the equator. This is equator. There is a line over here, there is a longitude over here. The angle which is formed between these two lines is the angle which is mentioned over here. Let it be 45 degrees. Okay, so this is the angle which is mentioned over here on the longitudes. Okay, I hope I am clear. Then we'll talk about what is the time difference? So if we will take 1 degree longitude, okay, so the time difference would be 4 minutes. 4 minutes is the time difference between 1 degree. Then we have discussed what are the characteristics. Now the thing is, what is the value of 1 degree, 1 minute and 1 second? The value of 1 degree is 111 kilometers. It means 111 kilometers is the area that is covered between 1 degree. If there is a 1 degree longitude, okay, so like this is 45. So if we have to calculate what is the difference, what is the distance from this degree or the area where this longitude is passing from the equator, it would be 45 into 111 kilometers. This would be the answer to it. Then comes the 1 minute thing, okay. So 1 minute is 1.8 kilometers and 1 second is 32 meters. Now next question is, what are the major latitudes and longitudes, okay. So if we talk about major latitudes, so I have mentioned few latitudes over here that are really very important, like the equator that passes from 0 degrees, the Tropic of Cancer, which is 23.5 degree north, and opposite to it, it means, if we take an example, if equator is in the middle and we have to calculate how are the longitudes working, we have to go from equator to the north pole and then equator to the south pole. It means every line would have a partner of it from the other side of equator. So in the same way, the Tropic of Cancer is 23.5 degree north and opposite to it is the Tropic of Capricorn, that is 23.5 degree south. It means it is in south and this one is in north. Then the Arctic Circle and the Antarctic Circle, which is having 66.5 degree north and south, as it is mentioned before. The north and south poles, that are 90 degrees, okay. So why is it that, what is 90 degree and all? If we will see north pole and south pole from equator, we would see it is on the right angle. It is making a right angle. That's why it is 90 degree over there, okay. Then another thing is that what is prime meridian and why it is called prime meridian, Greenwich and all. So when all these things were going on in the, it was the era of 18th century, alright, when we were discussing all these things, we were getting to know what are all these things. At that time, Britishers were the one who were ruling whole world, and that was the reason why they named Greenwich after their country's name, which was passing around Greenwich, okay. This meridian passes through Greenwich, so that's why it is prime meridian, and we can call it Greenwich prime meridian. So this was the place, Royal Astronomical Observatory. This was the place where such things were discovered, specifically for geography thing. Then comes, what is the longitude of the poles, place on prime meridian and equator, as we have discussed before. If we talk about equator, it's 0 degree. Then the longitudes on pole, it would be on poles it would be 90 degree from both sides, alright. Then comes, what does the term 70 degree north and 70 degree east mean? As we all know, 70 degree north means from north point, alright. If we are taking it in consideration, the north surface, this would be considered as the north point, alright. So same way we will discover it by making an angle between these two, okay. Then what is IST and International Dateline? IST is all about India, alright, Indian Standard Time, IST. And International Dateline, this is the dateline that passes through Pacific Ocean, alright. So the story behind it is that overall Earth is really very big. We all know that when the front portion, the portion that is facing sun, over there daytime would be going on, and the back portion which is facing darkness, the night time would be going over there. There is a specific point, Czechoslovakia, where there is a 6 month of darkness, continuous darkness, and 6 months of continuous sunlight or daylight. So this is the reason why we needed a dateline, because we all know that if we are over here, it is 1 o'clock in India, okay, or we should say that in India it is 5 o'clock. So in London at this particular time, the time would be lagging from 5 hours. All right. So this is the proper difference between these two countries. So why is there a big time gap? Just because we have an international dateline. Maybe when we are crossing this international dateline, we will get 1 day ahead to a particular country, and if we will get back, maybe we are getting 1 day back. All right. And these are the reason why there is so much of differences. Jet lag is also one of the side effect of it. If we are traveling through a plane and we have get on the plane in the morning, all right, and we have crossed the international dateline and we reached to a country, and as soon as we will open the doors of the plane, we will get that okay, it was a 12 hours of journey, and as soon as we reach over there and we would see again the daylight is there, this means that we have crossed the international dateline all over again, and this creates a jet lag, which is the body cycle. We have a body clock as well. So this was the whole thing. Let's get back to the topic. Now, how many numbers of latitude are present on Earth? The number of latitudes or the lines that are of parallel to equator, there are 180 lines that are available on Earth. Now, what is the reason? Why are these latitudes and longitudes are created? For fun. Like we were one day, one person said, now let's create some imaginary things on Earth, we will draw it, and then afterwards everyone would study it. No, it wasn't the reason. The reason was that everyone wanted to know where we have to mark a particular place. Alright. These days latitudes and longitudes are very necessary for ships and all, because we all need to know through a compass that what degree are we going. If we will go to south to a particular degree, we will reach to some other country, and if we will go to the north some particular degree, we will reach another country. So this was the reason why we needed latitudes and longitudes, why we have to study this, because we want to locate a particular landmark over there, we need to locate a particular place over there. That is the reason why we make this. Okay, for UPSC purpose, this topic is really very important, but it is important for prelims. Okay, for mains, something that is the major facts would be asked, all right, or the things that is very rare that we all don't know, only few people know. These are the things that will be asked in mains. So I would make a video on that what kind of questions are asked in such competitive examinations and how we need to answer them. Alright. Until then, I hope you all like this video. Alright, and whatever topic you want me to cover, I will cover that. Just drop a comment down there. I would try to cover all the things that is necessary for that particular video. And until then, stay safe, stay happy and study hard, because career is the major thing we all need to make. Okay, bye bye.